Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Brixtina. How are you everyone? Oh my gosh, your girl is back. I'm so excited to be here today. I am ecstatic to be back to my YouTube channel, giving you all the glamour, giving you all the fantasy. Hello everyone, if you do not know who I am Brixtina. I'm a transgender teenager. I am 16 years old, sharing my trans experience online. Oh my gosh, everyone, it has been a little bit of a minute and I am so sorry for a long hiatus. Now, a lot of life changes have happened in my life. I'm progressing in my transition and I'm also been in tune with who I am and just following the next step of Brixtina. I am now an older Brixtina. I have to think about college. I'm going through high school. I'm going through all these big life steps and now I'm going to college tours. I'm doing my SAT. I've just been super busy with my schoolwork and I've had to take this channel on for a little hold because I needed to get myself situated with good grades end of the year, and I'm going to finally say I can take a break, focus on my channel, take the summer to just build with you, create my story, show my story, continue our journey, continue my trans talk. Society has been crazy with politics and all this crazy shit, right? And everyone's so crazy over these transgender people and these bills, honey. And I was like, you know what? If I'm going to come back, I need to come back being an advocate for transgender youth, my trans sisters and brothers. Very, very excited for the future, and we are just gonna do so much stuff together. Trust and believe. But everyone, sorry for the little tangent run on. Let me talk about what today's video is. Today we are filming a video of how I live my life as a transgender youth. Now everyone, you're what does that video even mean? Just my life, what's been going on with me, how I live my life as a trans woman, because a lot of people ask me how do I live my life so young as trans and being so brave, and I think it's a combination of many things, and I want to share my insight I have, because being trans, there's so many different ways to be trans, and being trans is a very big spectrum. As a trans woman growing up, living my life as a teenager, I'm really blessed that I don't really get made fun of like that, or people don't really come for my transness, but there's definitely a different vibe going in transgender in high school. And so everyone, please like and subscribe to my channel, and without further ado, please continue watching. Today we're going to be talking about how I live my life as a transgender woman. Now, what does that mean? Of course, I was born biologically male, but of course, look at the woman that stands before you today, baby. I'm sitting here a confident 16-year-old. I've been almost transitioning now for 2 years, which is crazy. August will be my second year of being transitioned. Not Brixtina, because I always was Brixtina. I feel in me, because as growing up, I'd always be called Brixtina, and people would call me Brix because it was my little pseudo name. But just being trans would be 2 years this August, so I feel I want to kind of give you guys my 2-year trans journey. My life as a transgender woman honestly isn't that hard. I just live my life. I wake up, I go to eat breakfast, I do this, I do that. And honestly, my life is very exciting. I wake up every day, I have a great supportive family. I am a teenager and I have a lot of surrounding things around me. Example is school. School is such a big part of my life. It's the thing I have to wake up every day to go to. It's the thing I need to look good for. I have to look good like this at school, honey, because if I don't wear makeup, I will get dysphoria. In high school, it's very hard when, people around have watched you grown up, these fellow classmates of mine, and, one day you see a little baby boy and now she's a woman, and you're like, oh my God, honey, that's a lot for a student. It's a lot for the person too. I think the hardest part in my womanhood is definitely finding the balance of my confidence. I'm a very confident person, but this courage and bravery comes from me sticking up a wall. I always feel I have a wall on myself. I was proud of who I am because I know all my friends, I can be as bangy and crazy as I want and as womanly as I want. But if I'm around people who know my situation and have inklings that I'm not as womanly, or I am not as quote unquote passable as a woman, I know people try to question me and realize that a lot of people don't accept who I am because they have their own prejudices against me living my true authentic self. I'm very honest with myself, knowing that I'm born as a man and I cannot change that. but I am a woman that stands before you today. I am not delusional. I do not think I'm a biological woman. I do not think any of that, but I know right now I identify as a woman. I'm legally a woman. I am a woman. So respect me and my womanhood, because in my life, I've realized that I will be accepted for being who I am as a transgender woman, but my identity and my womanhood is not always accepted by others. And I've learned that because I've seen microaggressions toward, like, just going to school walking. I can get looks like, oh, that's the tranny. And it's like, why do I need to get that? I don't think any teenager can hurt my feelings. An adult, me, because they're older and I expect more wisdom from an adult, but especially a teenager, I'm very, very strong in my stature. And I'm very quiet. I'm very observative too. I love observing the people around me because I know, okay, if I go over there in my life, there's going to be people who won't like me. I know if I go over here, I'm going to be accepted. I'm very aware of that. And as a transgender woman, you have to be aware of surroundings, the people around you. And you have to be aware of these people who don't accept you for who you are. And I feel like the one advice I would give to someone who's recently transitioned, or someone who's a teenager and thinking of transitioning or being gay or non-binary, is know who your friends are. There's tons of people. I don't even walk in some places at my school because I know if I walk there, I'm gonna get a look. I'm not gonna come after me. I just know that, why do I need to put myself in harm's way? And I like to just figure out my womanhood in my own way. And it's so sad that me as a woman, a transgender woman, has to think about, where can I go at school? Where do I feel safe? Who's gonna judge me? And it's annoying having to always think like that. It's always annoying. Am I passable? Do I sound fishy enough today? My voice is a little heavier, or this, or it's that tiring. It's the work. It's putting in all this extra work. It's like, babe, why do I have to do that? I'm different for people. You don't see a transgender girl every day, and especially, girl, one looks like this. Girl, let me tell you, I'm definitely very confident in myself, and I think everyone knows that. And again, honestly, it's very rare I have problems with people coming at my life or my womanhood. But being a transgender youth is very hard because it's not me who people are mad about. People are rude to me because of how I live my life. The way I've chosen, I'm so confident in the person I am today. That kid that was so sad all the time, trying to figure out what they were, people always told me what I was going to be. And I was like, I don't believe that. I know I'm meant to be a woman. And then when I came out and I visually found Brixtina, it didn't matter what anyone else said about me. All that trauma of the bully and that all went away because I realized the woman that stood before me was much stronger than that. And my life living as a transgender woman continues to mold because of the way I look at people and the way I see people who affect me negatively and don't want to accept me. Again, there's been microaggressions thrown at me because they don't think I'm woman enough. People like to perceive me as a danger to them, even though they're just insecure at looking at me, who's so confident in themselves. I can walk out here with no makeup and still feel as womanly as I felt before in full glam. I don't need full glam to be a woman. This is right here just something I like to put on because I love makeup. And makeup was a way to express my inner femininity when I was trapped in a boy's body and I couldn't live my womanhood, okay? And so I figure out these ways to encourage myself and live my life. That is just, a break of the moment. That's just school, that's just work, that's just a little bit of some stepping stones. But in my life as a trans woman, we're going to go through a lot of different people. Your closest allies may turn on you. Your closest trans friends may turn on you. And you don't need to be like, I need trans friends to make myself happy. Because let's be real, mommy, there's so much more than you being trans, My life, I never really bring up the fact that I'm trans. It's only really on social media that people hear that I'm trans because I'm not over here flaunting this trans flag. I'm very proud to be trans, but I'm not flaunting it because my womanhood is different than me being trans. Me being trans is because I transitioned male to female. And me being a woman is me living my life every single day. One is something that happened, one is something that I'm doing every day, and one is something I don't even think about, So as my life, I have to live with that moment of knowing when to switch off, because I know people will say you're just a transgender girl, and so people see me as a woman. I post reels that make joking about my transition, and I get hate comments. They think I'm a man. They think this is a dude. And you know what? A lot of haters think I'm a dude. And you know what? I don't really care. You can go off. You can say the meanest thing about me. You think I'm going to go cry at home about you? I'm living my life. My womanhood is found. Look at the glamour that I've created. I'm exuberating, effervescent, hunty. I'm giving the dolls what they need, honey. And I'm giving it fierce. So, People are going to try to come for me or you or whoever around you, and you just have to make that negative energy go away, because honestly, it doesn't matter, and your life is so much more important than what someone says about you. Girl, we did not transition for a little hate comment, for someone with Bud Light to come after me. Oh, hell no, baby. Let me tell you. Into the man era, bitch. Let me tell you. I will pull the Y chromosome out, girl. Trust and believe. I write this because there isn't so many laws passed against trans youth. I want to show and talk about my life as a transgender woman, as a transgender youth especially, that I am thriving, that I am not brainwashed. I did not do this because someone told me I needed to. I did not do this because I'm mentally ill. I did this because this is how I was meant to be. This is my destiny. I am a transgender person always. But first of all, I am a woman. I'm a person. I am Brixtina. I stand before you, 16-year-old with more wisdom than half of the people in the White House, half of the people in office. I look around at my Congress members, my senators who don't want me to live, who want to eradicate me, who want to kill me, who think I'm ruining their lives because I'm living my life like this, baby. If people have a problem with me, that's them. We are not doing anything to you. It's the people who don't accept us doing stuff to us, who are limiting us our healthcare, because they want us to die. They don't want us here. They don't want us to be happy and fulfilled. They don't want us. They think we're a woke society, baby. We are living our life. And every day, my life is a political statement. Regardless of what it is, as a woman, I know I stand up at my school. I'm one of 1 or 2 trans girls at my school. And I am probably the most outwardly trans because I'm very proud of who I am, and I'm not scared to shy away from it, but I don't flaunt it so people get really intimidated by the fact that I know that I'm a woman, and people can come after me and know that I don't care. Because guess what? You can think I'm a man, baby. I don't even think about. I refuse that energy you knock on my door. So that is the problem. They're scared of the confidence that we have. Because Republicans are so stuck up in their own asses that they can't see the future. They can't see that us transgender kids, we're perfectly fine, baby. You go fix your economy. You go fix the house bill. You go fix the homeless people. You stop trying to ban immigrants from getting in your country. You stop trying to do all this random shit. Let the transgender drag queen people be alone, especially trans youth. Why are you triggering us? We are getting attacked, and we are getting attacked stronger than any other thing going on right now. There's more bills talking about targeting transgender youth than targeting any other thing. Baby, go fix the pipeline. Go fix climate change. Stop worrying about us, because baby, we're not doing anything. And it's the people, I feel like, you people say, well, it's transgender youth who are in trouble. Baby, this youth is fine. And there are people like, there's predators and this. And I'm going to tell you something. It's really real, and it's probably going to be controversial. There's a lot of transgender women who are getting plagued out in the media right now, who, in my opinion, do not represent the trans community. And the people you see who are the predators are not trans women. People need help. I would tell something that society needs to know. Being transgender is not for everyone. Just because you are feminine and you see other trans women so happy, it's not meant for everyone. This is a destiny. This is something that came into your life because you could not live as a guy any longer. If I had to live in one more day as a guy, I'd rather die. I don't want to live a guy. I'm meant to be a woman. I'm meant to be a woman. I'm not meant to be like this. I'm a danger. I'm not a danger. I'm a person with feelings. I'm a person who knows who I am. My political statement is this. Fellow sisters, brothers, non-binary people are getting targeted for no reason. And as a 16-year-old, I can sit here and say, what the fuck is going on in office? And what the hell is their problem? I sit here a very strong student in school. I sit here a woman. I sit here a huge advocate for LGBTQ rights and racial rights. I sit here stronger than I've ever been before, and I'm really excited to continue this channel and fight for my fellow trans siblings. So I hope you know I'm not backing down. I hope you know that Brixtina will not be running away again. I hope you know that my life as a transgender woman, it's hard. It is not easy. Every day I have to think about how people are perceiving me because they think I'm a danger because of what the world is going on right now. I have to live in fear that someone may want to kill me because they see what's going on in social media. We live in America. Everyone, I love y'all so much. Please like and subscribe. If you did not like me, please thumbs down. And if you really just hated me, leave me the biggest hate comment, baby. Because guess what? I'm going to eat it for dinner. And I'm going to get bigger boobs from it, bitch. So everyone, I love you. And I hope you know you are loved. My life as a transgender woman is constantly on attack. But baby, This woman is fierce as fuck. Period.